Mick Gillispie joined by Brennen Davis. Good to see you, man. I feel like I've watched you out on the field for a long time, but now here we are talking, and a lot of exciting things going on in your world right now.
Yeah, thank you. Happy to be here.
Let's talk about the Futures Game. First off, congratulations. You're going to be part of this year's Major League Baseball All-Star Game, and you get to go to Colorado and play. Some of the greatest Smokies that we've had have been part of this game. Just kind of some background, but you're talking about Kyle Schwarber, Cubs prospect, former Smoky, won the MVP of the game in 2015. Javi Baez and Chris Bryant were teammates there first, right? Yeah. In 2014, and a lot of other great players over the years. But what was it like finding out that you were going to be part of this, and how do you feel?
I mean, it was definitely a surreal moment. It's unbelievable to be selected for something like that. It's a huge honor, and it's a testament to the hard work that I've been putting in, and I'm just happy to be able to represent the Cubs in such a cool event.
How did you find out that you were picked for it?
We were on the road in Mississippi, and MJ called me into the office, and he shook my hand, and he said, "Congratulations, you're going to the Futures Game on July 11th." So it was pretty awesome.
Is this the biggest thing that has happened to you as a professional so far, like kind of being part of this? I mean, once you're on this stage, right? I mean, it seems like it kind of elevates your status, right? I mean, is that how or is it just the opportunity to go play with those guys? What to you is the most significant part of this?
I mean, I think it's definitely a cool event, but I'm just excited to be around those kind of guys because it's the future of baseball and the caliber of players I want to be around every day.
Do you have any pressure being like a highly touted prospect? You're the Cubs' highest rated position player, and those guys, when you kind of have that status, I mean, eventually you're going to have that time in the major leagues. So, showing up every day, I'm sure that there's kind of a sense of urgency to get there, right?
I mean, yes and no, because I know there's a process, and I know when I'm ready, I want to help the Cubs win a World Series. So when I'm ready, I'll get that opportunity. And to be quite frank, being a prospect really doesn't mean much to me. I want to be a big leaguer. So all that ranking stuff is cool, and it's awesome, like to see yourself progress through the system. But ultimately, I want to be the best player that I can be in order to help the Cubs win.
Last year, you were part of the alternative site. So you got to play with a lot of guys who are in AAA, higher levels than you were at the time. What experience did you get out of that, and did that help you as a player?
Yeah, I mean, it was probably the best development I've had thus far as a professional. Being around those kind of guys like Keegan, Justin, Adbert, all those big league arms, as of now, I faced on a day-to-day basis, and they carved me up, but I learned a lot from it. So it was good to be able to take a step forward and not really have to worry about stats or anything like that. I could really work on developing and coming up with a plan and how to execute and the day-to-day stuff that I needed to do to be ready to play every day.
Was there anyone there or, in spring training along the way that has, maybe like a big leaguer that has kind of taken you under their wing and helped you out along the process?
When I was in big league camp, all the big leaguers there in the outfield definitely gave me great insight on what I needed to do every day, the right way to go about my business, and just the stuff that makes them big leaguers. So, I mean, just being around that and the environment, it's crazy because, like, you think you're doing everything right, and then you see everybody the way other people do it, like the guys who have been there and are having success in the big league level, and you're like, wow, I need to step my game up. So, I mean, moving forward, it's definitely a great experience, and it's definitely been beneficial to my career.
What's it like playing for Mark Johnson in the Smokies? This team, the record isn't great, but at the same time, with that said, I just like the way you guys show up every day. I mean, we've been dealing with a lot of injuries, and there's a lot to be said by the way that a team approaches the game when, the things haven't gone their way. And I just feel like this team, me personally, watching you guys play so much, have been dedicated when it'd be easy not to be.
Yeah, I mean, everybody shows up every day with a winning attitude. The vibes in the clubhouse are still great. Everybody's here to compete, and we might not have the record to show it, but we have a team very capable of winning. And once injuries get out of the way and we get everybody going, we'll be a really good team.
Got a lot of speed in the outfield. I mean, I look over and I see the gap between you and Zach Davis, and I'm going, okay, I guess when you have that much speed in left and that much speed in center, you can put a little bit more distance between you guys with what's out there in left center field.
Yeah, I mean, there's nobody faster than Zach, so he's always great to play around.
Well, what's the pitching like in AA South baseball? What's that like?
Pitching's more advanced. There's definitely a lot more pitchers here than throwers. So it's definitely, you have to go up with an approach, a game plan, and you have to stick to it. You can't go up there thinking you're just going to beat guys because you think you're better than them. You have to stick to your approach and your plan and what your hitting coaches have given you on their scouting reports, because it all ties into it. And end of the day, it's a marathon, but you want to win every day.
Yeah, you're like the youngest guy too. I mean, does that ever kind of catch up with you when you're looking at some of these teams? You know, the rosters are 27, 28-year-old guys. You know, you're 21, and here you are competing in this league and doing some special stuff, you know, having some nights at the plate, you know, battling against pitchers who have major league experience sometimes. How's that feel when you're just so much younger than a lot of the guys you're competing with? And is that something that you're used to? I mean, has that been the way it's been all the way up?
Yeah, I always thought of myself as a mature player, so I have been around a lot of the older guys, but taking a step back and looking at it and understanding that these guys have a little more experience than me and are going to try to outsmart me at the plate and really be able to hone in on what I'm good at and stick to my plan every day is all I can do and get better at it each and every day.
Tell us something about you that we wouldn't know from watching you play baseball. Doesn't have to be sports related.
Something you wouldn't know. That's a tough one. I don't know. I might be the best Super Smash Bros. Player ever. So, I mean, if there's any competitors out there that want to challenge me, my line's open. Yeah,
take them on. Well, Brennen, good luck in Colorado. Good luck with the Smokies, and, you know, keep it going. And we're all pulling for you. It's exciting to have. There's not a lot of guys that get the chance to go to the Futures Game, and it's honestly really exciting that you're part of the Smokies team, and you're going to be with the best of the best here coming up really soon. But best of luck with the Smokies, and you keep going.
Thank you.